Our fourth show already? Here we go. It's showtime. It's time. Yeah, it's time. Where'd our eagle go? He's around here somewhere. He can be a bit time and space challenged, you know. Gotta keep an eye on him. An eagle eye. He was hovering here just a minute ago. I think he'll swoop in any minute. Oh, there he is. Phew. Let me just kick my boots off. Feeling comfy. Shine on. Taking off, my dear eagle. Welcome to Spirit Skies. Welcome home to your heart and to the skies of your spirit. Hi there. Welcome back to Spirit Skies. Or if it's your first time, well, then an extra special welcome to you today. We're honored to have you join us. Delightfully lightful. Us? Yes, I said us, didn't I? And if this is your first time to take a flight with us, you might be wondering who I mean by us.
Yeah?
Well, I'm your host, SteVen D. LightSpring, and I am joined here by my inner committee of rather odd, whimsical, playful, and sometimes downright zany. And yes, for some of you, possibly a bit annoying co-hosts.
Woohoo!
Although I did introduce them in quite a bit of detail in our first 3 shows, I will be introducing my 2 regular co-hosts a bit more briefly once again very shortly on this, our 4th show. But first, whether you're tuning in for the first time or whether you've tuned in before and have some idea of what kind of flights of fancy you may be in for, either way, an extra special welcome to you today for joining us in this one-of-a-kind moment, unlike any ever created before, and certainly not like any ever to follow. For all of the incredible ingredients for this moment have never been quite like this one. All of the thoughts, intentions, hopes, and dreams of so many. The inventions of sound recording, of radio, the internet, even someone who designed that chair, or Papa San beanbag you're sitting on, that have accumulated to culminate in this win-win-winnest of all wins that we are here to fly on, is just right for taking off. Empowered by our most majestic of imaginations. Yeah, to the ever upward spiraling skies of our spirit. And there's no place in time, or outside of it, quite like the present. Hit it, geese. The Unwrap song. Check it out. It's hardly a song, but you know, it's a few lines. All right, check it out. It's only in this moment you can find a treasure here. The past is all gone past you, and the future's never. Let me try again. That would be downright juicy. The Unwrap Song. Hey, not quite a song, but you know, hey, check it out. It's only in this moment you can find a treasure here. The past is all gone past you, and the future's never clear. So love me in this moment with all the wildest love in you, and don't forget to fill your heart with love for yourself. Juicy. That would be downright juicy. It's your moment, so go unwrap your present. Yeah. Yes. We're taking off, my dear eagle.
Blue skies from now on.
That would be downright juicy.
Geezer, maybe this would be a good time to introduce you to the good folks who have stopped by to give us a listen.
Juicy.
I know here's where we let you introduce yourself in the first two shows, and
Juicy.
we so enjoyed your poetic elevator speech. Delight of you.
Juicy.
That's all about what you do and why you're here with us.
Juicy.
But for the sake of the good folks who've tuned into the previous shows and so have already heard you share that once or twice now,
Juicy.
we'll keep it a bit more brief so as to keep moving things along toward our new theme for the month, Eagle Heartbeats and Spirit Skies.
Woohoo!
And we'll just invite the good folks who are just tuning in for the first time to go back and check out your more in-depth poetic bio at the beginning of the last two shows.
Yeah.
So this time, I'll just go ahead and introduce you as Geezer, my alter ego, my high-flying, fast-talking, slow-moving, wise guy, and all-around folksy wisdom handyman, or maybe even my hired self, as I usually do when people ask when we perform together.
Yeah.
I so appreciate you, Geez. So good to have you flying with us.
The pleasure's all mine. You're so fine, just divine. But maybe you're not so sure about all this talk of flying. After all, maybe you're someone who's well-grounded and are really just trying to make it in what we call the real world. And you want to just keep it real. But what is real, really? Yeah. To each of us who have a heart, we know deep down that there are whole worlds of real within us that we feel so deeply and just know ring more true than any nice, neat little package or label that our heads can come up with for any of it, much less all of it. Yeah. Maybe, if you can listen to it, as we often talk about on this show, you'll discover whole new worlds there. Whole worlds that if we can just find a way to be at home there. From there, we can find ways to touch the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Wing lift.
Maybe this is more where you're at. A number of listeners have expressed to me that it was a good word right about the time they could use one. I hope it speaks to you. It's called The Skies of Love.
Disappointed in the deserts of your doubt, wishing you could find in you the way to lift you out of your wilderness of woundedness, the heat of all your hurt. You long to find refreshment to renew you in just one word, could then lift you up above you, far past canyons of your cares, where the world can seem so weighty as it snags you in its snares. If you could only find a way to somehow lift you up and out of all that bears down on you, makes you want to cry or shout. Are you lately feeling faint there in the forests of your fears, where all you'd ever hope for is turned to trees that shade your tears? You'd love to find a clearing in the path of all but lost, in the darkness and the dread of all the pain your fears have caused. Have you ever stopped to see that all the skies are still in place? No matter where you're roaming, there is still the goodness, grace that yet fills the skies each morning with the sunrise one more day, and reminds us new beginnings are still on tap for those who pay. Deep attention to the turning of each day into the skies, and are each of our own making from the hope within our eyes that colors every place we live and everything we do, with all we know deep down inside is absolutely true. And once you start to see that, you may even start to know that worlds beyond await you far above where you can go, where the skies of love await you far beyond you yet inside. When you finally start to trust your wings, your heart can open wide. Yes, when you finally start to trust your wings, your heart can open wide.
I hope that one spoke to some of you. I recorded it back in 2013 for the Journey from My Heart album. If you're interested in knowing more about that, Geese will let you in on where to find it at the halfway point of the show. I say halfway, but in each program so far, we've been doing 25 minutes or so and then a little message break to give you, if you'd like, a way to express your support of our cheery presence here. And then another 25 minutes or so of our program, and then one more little message segment. Rarely do we repeat the same messages in both segments, but if you'd like more info about how to contact us or explore what we offer, if you're listening in archive mode, you can usually fast forward to around the 25-minute or the 55-minute mark to find out more. We try not to overdo any of our promotions. We're mostly about wanting to give you as much heartwarming, spirit-lifting content as we can squeeze in. But since we really are winging it in more ways than you could guess, to even get this going, and any extra wind that you might be able to provide to help keep us flying would certainly be deeply appreciated. So, enough about that. Moving right along now, let's go ahead and share this song that says so much about what we're about or thereabouts. Yes, we did share this one in the last program, but we're still excited about it. And
Cool.
although it was from way back in 2008, we're more than pleased to offer this all-new unplugged version here. It's my deepest wish and highest hope that so many of you could really get the message of this song and join me in your own way, in your own heart, heading for the skies of your own spirit.
Think about it.
Maybe encouraged a bit more than you would be had you not bumped into this odd little show, Spirit Skies. It really is my hope for you. It's called Come and Fly with Me.
We're taking off, my dear eagle.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Please put your heads in the upright position. Fasten your hopes for possibilities, yeah. Sweet possibilities. We will be cruising at the highest altitude, where the view is always crystal clear. So please extinguish all your doubts and please secure your faith. Put away all fear, all fear. Come and fly with me and sail the sky with me. Come and see the sea of possibility. Infinite possibility. Infinite possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now remind you, please, to be sure to remain seated in your truth. At all times keep believing in possibilities, sweet possibilities. We will be taking off 4 points you've dreamed of, and even ones beyond your wildest dreams. So please just celebrate each moment with me and stay focused on your highest hopes, jet streams, sweet sunbeams. Yeah. Come and fly with me, sail the sky with me. Come and see the sea of possibility, infinite possibility, infinite possibility, possibility.
Yo, yo, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be arriving soon. Please put your hearts in the upright position and fasten your dreams for sweet realities. Sweet realities. We will be landing at your destination. Yes, the one you've been dreaming of for so long. So please just rest and get ready to receive all your heart's desire that love's inspired you. All along. Infinite, infinite possibilities, infinite possibilities, possibilities. So, welcome aboard. Welcome home to your heart and to the skies of your spirit. And without further ado, wish to introduce my other co-host. He's around here somewhere.
But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was the great big feather bed.
Oh, there you are, Tweez.
Woohoo!
Please welcome my ever jolly singingest winter child and all-around super handy sound-effectingest little sound man who may just interject at any moment.
Mow, mow, right now.
Usually with something so very apropos-popo.
They're only words, but words are all I have to take your breath away.
And sometimes the less appropriate the better.
And the Japanese transistor radio.
With whatever lyrics that may be popping into his busy little head. No guarantee as to whether he's got the lyrics right. Sometimes they're new and improved, at least in his dizzy-busy little mind.
I'd play with Sally Gooden all day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't take it very good. So I piddle in a can and I work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Or whatever sound or unsound effects might feel appropriate to him. You just never know. But it sure brightens up many moments of the inner scenery here. And it's sure worth staying tuned for.
Feeling groovy.
So again, welcome aboard, as they say, whoever they is or they are. We just hope you're rarely a bored listener here. We'll do our best to be sharing from our heart, which to us is never boring. Can be a bit edgy sometimes, because it's so real. People who don't get heart communication, who have never ventured too far outside of the safety of their heads, and choose to stay where everything can be kept in nice, neat little boxes, unlike the heart zone where, though so much more freeing to the spirit, can feel rather messy to our ever-categorizing minds. Although we do, at some level, in our heads, try to frame pretty much everything. Even when we're more in the heart zone, because our head's nearly always involved to some degree, and it loves boxes. We likely just pick much bigger boxes, at least until we can find an even bigger one, and keep stretching and stretching and stretching. Hopefully, till you really do get a view of you that includes some of your highest mountain peaks and some of your widest spirit skies. So for those of us who feel we may be ready to take a step or two, or even a leap or two, how can we get on with exploring ways to really be more at home in our hearts and hopefully reach for the skies of our spirit? Could it be that we could use a nudge, a boost, a wing lift? Maybe once we're feeling more at home in our hearts, within the sound of our eagle heartbeat that we talked about last time, we can warm by the fires of our spirit and then maybe, just maybe, begin to dream of reaching much further to the skies of our spirit. Maybe, just maybe, we may be ready to go meet the wind.
I am the wind, I am here to unfold you to all that you can be. As you rise, I uphold you, I uphold you. You've only to trust in the breezes I bring you, slender misgivings to give all you are. Give all you are. To the challenge of trusting in the joy that will fling to places you've dreamed of. You'll fly up so far. You'll fly up so far. You'll fly high, high up so far. I am the wind and again and again. Again and again. When you trust me to lift you from deep down within. Take you beyond you, within you again. All that you rest on me. For I am the wind.
I am the wind and again and again. Again and again. Will you trust me to listen from deep down within? Down within. I'll take you beyond you, within you. You are dead. The more that you rest on me, for I am the wind. I'll take you beyond you, within you again. The more that you rest on me, I am the wind. I am the wind. Still shines, the sun still shines.
Hi, I'm Geezer. Just an all-around wise guy, alter ego, and hired self for Mr. LightSpring. Are you loving what you hear here? Well, here, and everywhere else if you have one of those amazing, uplifting CDs from SteVen D. LightSpring. His latest CD, Awaken to Love, is available at cdbaby.com/SteVen D. LightSpring. Get you one of those puppies and I promise you, they won't keep you up barking all night. They'll bless you good, and you'll make a mountain of difference for us to keep us flying here on spirit skies. Thank you more than we can say.
Doesn't mean the light's not shining. Light of love is always on. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Please put your
Have you
head
enjoyed
in
what you've
the
heard here?
upright position.
Have the sounds, words, and
Fasten
music
your hopes
been
for
soothing or
possibility.
uplifting for you?
Yeah. Sweet
We hope you found it heartwarming, spirit-lifting, and soul-enriching.
We will be cruising.
Well, be
at
sure to
highest
join us in
altitude,
2 weeks when we
where
plan to do this
beauty
all
is
over
always
again, and maybe even better.
So please extinguish
Or would you like to
all your
experience
doubts
what you
and
hear here somewhere else?
Go your fame. Put
In
away
fact,
all fear,
in person, what you hear
all fear.
may be all the more uplifting and possibly even life-changing.
Come and fly with me and sail
Do you have an
the
idea
sky
for a
with
concert
me.
with your church, synagogue, charity, or other group?
Come and see the sea of possibility.
We may even consider putting on special home concerts for groups of 15 or more. Yes, there are many considerations such as distance, weather, expenses, and such, but if you have an idea for a concert, contact us by email first at delightspring@aol.com. 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 With soul-soothing concerts. Soul-soothing concerts in the subject line. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Gentlemen, may I now
Hi, SteVen D. LightSpring here. Are you into good vibes? Especially if, while making no guarantees, you find that they might just make your life better? Maybe, just maybe, it may be that they'll soothe your soul, bless your body, and spark your spirit. You never know. But we have a feeling you might just be so glad you did. Stop by beingwell.com and get a sweet load of good vibes. We'll be providing an oasis of soothing sound. Join us at beingwell.com. Welcome back. Before the break, we played I Am the Wind, a brand new recording of that
song that we had the lyrics included in the Calling All Eagles volume from 2012. I had that volume and the subsequent follow-up one called Born for the Sky. Between the two, it's about 165 pages, I guess, of all just eagle stuff. So that was my big theme then, and I was being nudged to get my wings on. It'll always be special and important to me, and I love the idea of the transcending, getting above our obstacles and so forth, and the inspiration that the eagle provides for that is just amazing.
I'm all blessed
I'd like to
up.
share again the lyrics from that song. I know that recording was not the best. It was fairly unplugged. There's an extra vocal on there, but other than that, pretty much just an unplugged me and the guitar kind of recording, and it'd be easy to miss some of the words. I'd like to share those again. I am the wind. I am the wind. I am here to unfold you. To all that you can be, as you rise, I uphold you. You've only to trust in the breezes I bring you. Surrender misgivings to give all you are. To the challenge of trusting in the joy that will fling you. To places you've dreamed of, you'll fly up so far. For I am the wind, and again, when you trust me to lift you from deep down within, I'll take you beyond you, within you again, the more that you rest on me, for I am the wind. I am the wind. I am here to caress you with hopes that are highest, to fill you, possess you. With sweet dreams of joy, I will lift you, inspire you to see what's unseen till you begin to believe. In the freedom of flying into all you desire, you now knows more than possible for you to receive. That I am the wind. And again, when you trust me to lift you from deep down within, I'll take you beyond you, within you again, the more that you rest on me, for I am the wind. You may be asking, so what in the world is the wind? Like so many of those metaphysical questions, the answer can be what is most meaningful for you. So often the wind is a type of the spirit, and you can say that's your spirit learning to rise on the wings of your spirit. It can be great spirit in the Native American sense. Whatever is most meaningful for you, but it's certainly something about learning to trust, learning to rise above, learning to fly. So take it for what it's worth for you. And hopefully it is uplifting. Looking forward to any feedback you may have about that. If it speaks to you, please be sure to let us know. LightSpring, one word, LightSpring, at AOL.com is a good way to reach us.
The word delight.
And the word spring.
Together.
It will help if you mention spirit skies in the subject line to make sure it gets noticed. So, are you ready to trust in the breezes? Surrender misgivings to give all you are, to the challenge of trusting in the joy that will fling you. The places you've dreamed up, you'll fly up so far. Maybe you're still wondering, so how do we get off the ground here? Yes, I mentioned that I wrote a volume or two about all that. Not that I have any great formula that works for everybody. Many days I'm still working on some details myself. And some days I'm wondering how to get off the ground too. But
On the other hand, I pick up a few hundred clues along the way, and that's kind of why I'm hanging out here. Hopefully, I can pass on a few heartwarming thoughts and spirit-lifting ideas. You might be ready for taking the leap, leaping into the wind. You might be ready for the blessings of the spirit of the eagle. However you want to interpret that and whatever that might mean for you. This is a nice little song called Spirit of the Eagle.
Spirit of the eagle, whoa, brings me up on the winds of grace and glory to the highest skies of love. Past the clouds of fear and worry to the rainbows waiting me, sailing clear through the storms of fury to the sunlight where I'm hoping free, to the sunlight where I'm home and free. Spirit of the eagle, whoa, raise me up on winds of grace and glory to the highest skies of love, to the highest skies of love, to the highest skies of love. Spirit of the eagle, whoa, brings me up on the winds of grace and glory to the highest skies of love. Past the clouds of fear and worry to the rainbows waiting me, sailing clear through the storms of fury to the sunlight where I'm hoping free, to the sunlight where I'm home and free. Spirit of the eagle, whoa, raise me up on winds of grace and glory to the highest skies of love, to the highest skies of love, to the highest skies of love.
This next piece is a poetic one, also from the Calling All Eagles volume from 2012. That really is a prayer and a declaration and a meditation, whatever it needs to be for you. It's pretty meaningful for me, and I hope you find some meaning in it as well. It's called Creatures of Earth.
of earth by their birth are most prone to follow their nose, so they go it alone. All led by their senses, defenses intact, they think and they feel and they act and react. Creatures of ground, they are bound by their frames of reference, of refuge, their bodies, their names. All limited notions, though oceans it seems, of worlds they're submerged in, though tiniest of streams. For creatures of sky, as we fly, see much more than earthbound ones could ever guess was in store. Oh, if they could merely, more clearly could see that there is beyond them an eternity that creatures of sky can't deny does abound in worlds far beyond them, in skies far from ground. All waiting, discovering, if hovering they could, get tiniest glimpses, then surely it would give creatures of earth what would birth in them new, whole worlds of awareness and gratitude too, all from understanding, commanding respect for all of the worlds that had laid in neglect. So creatures of sky, don't ask why, but we must find ways to come share. These are visions or bust, all open from trying, denying our call to share what we've seen with our hearts here with all. The creatures of earth who unearth in them still an openness willing to see if they will. All visions of sights of the heights of the sky, they never would guess if they never would fly. With creatures of skies through our eyes come and see, past heights, horizons to infinity, to all worlds of awareness, of love and true worth. May light fill the eyes of the creatures of earth. My highest hope, my most heartfelt prayer, that light could fill the eyes of creatures of earth, that they could not spend their days stumbling around in the darkness of their doubt and the fog of their fears, or the cloud of all that clutters their view of the infinite skies of their spirit and the warm world of the heart that can be such a refuge from whatever rages around us. I would hope that so many more could get above whatever obstacles keep blocking their view of the sun of love that shines on us and in every one of us, if we open to it. Many of us know that from experience, Rumi's timeless words that we keep sharing here still hold true. Only from the heart can you touch the sky.
Thanks, Jalal ad-Din Muhammad Rumi. So you're also known as Jalal ad-Din Muhammad Rumi, marijuana Maulana. Okay, would it be okay if I call you Jal or Al or Jalal?
Okay, maybe I'll stick with Rumi. Listening to you does make me feel so very spacious. Well, whatever the case, we're just so honored you could stop by again to give us a good word.
Thanks, Keys. I love how you always welcome our guests who stop by to uncloak their quote for us.
Oh, yeah.
You do your best to make them feel at home, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I guess that's why you so often do your best to call them by their first name.
Uh-huh.
You seem to know these people, or they just feel really familiar to you. I guess all you wise guys hang out together in the same expansive spirit skies.
Uh-huh.
Which is what we reach for, all the more easily, once we find ways to be most at home within us. It seems that from there, we can find ways to sing the song of our soul or hear the whispers of our spirit, the call of the wild that beckons us to leap into breezes that may bring us the most breathtaking views we could ever imagine, if we're ready and willing
Yeah.
to trust them and our own heart and soul spirit wings to take us to places we know we're born for, where we can breathe fresh air for our spirit and drink deeply from spirit skies.
Oh, yeah.
So, welcome home to your heart and to the skies of your spirit. May the sky views up high views of your spirit that you can see only with the windows of your soul and from the bottom of your heart be the most worthwhile and breathtaking ones you've ever seen yet.
It's sky views up high views on worlds deep within that thrive you, alive you, again and again. Reach for the rainbows for shimmering seas of all you believe in, possibilities tease. Of sky views, of high views, on all that's below, love you, above you, down deepest you'll know. The way that is truest, the chase of your core, just past all you feared, surely leads you to more. Of those sky views, of high views, where all is so clear, all is so tall, is so quiet, you'll hear the drum of your heartbeat, the joy key to you. What brings true delight is your way that's most true. Sky views up high views are the way that you see down deepest, asleepest parts in you to be awakened by all of the air you take in from those sky views up high views of horizons within. It's sky views up high views on worlds deep within that thrive you, alive you, again and again, to reach for the rainbows, for shimmering seas of all you believe in, possibilities tease. Of sky views up high views on all that's below, the love view above you, down deepest you know. The way that is truest, the chase of your core, just past all you feared, surely leads you to more. Yes, of those sky views, up high views, where all is so clear, and all is so tall, is so quiet, you'll hear the drum of your heartbeat, the joy key to you. What brings true delight is your way that's most true. Yes. And sky views, up high views, are the way that you see down deepest, sleepest parts in you to be, awakened by all of the air you take in from those sky views, up high views of horizons within.
I hear the thunder rumble, and it's whispering my name to come and ride the rainbows, sail through storms just the same. To see the lightning crackle, and hear the winds call out to me, to rise to meet their fury, knowing it's where I love to be. When I'm rising up to cruise them, and darkest clouds stand in my way, I know it won't be long, though I'm not in there to stay. For in my mind I have already broken through the darkest clouds, yes, to bathe in the golden bounty of the sun. In the sky, yes, I am an eagle. I am eagle. I feel the raindrops moisten these, my sturdy, steady wings. Bitter cold blasts of wind, yet my eagle heart still sings. For to feel the cold just means I know the warmth inside of me, that's strengthened by the storm, break the winds I'll sail to be. Lifted up to where the sunbeams wrap my wings in warmth again, till the dampness from the storms is left far behind this bliss I'm in. For in my mind I never leave here, in my heart I hold the sun. Yeah. With my eyes I gaze horizons of my being, so is one. I am an eagle, born to fly up so high in the sky. Yes, I am an eagle. I am an eagle. I am an eagle. I am an eagle. eagle.
Well, that about unwraps it up.
So, Geese, you ready to share your good word with the good folks? I know you're itching to be twitching to be sharing with them now. So, go for it.
So stay in the here and now. Go ahead. Unwrap the present. You might just find a gift inside. Living in the momento. Once you find the gift, it can be a keepsake. So stay in the here and now, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Please put your heads in the upright position. Fasten your hopes for possibilities, yeah. Sweet possibilities. We will be
Please be aware that all scripts, lyrics, spoken word, music, and soothing sound you hear here were designed, written, recorded, and produced by SteVen D. LightSpring.
away all fear, all fear. Come and fly with me.
And the entirety of this show is copyrighted by LightSpring International.
Come and see the sea of possibility. Infinite possibility. Infinite possibility.
But more than
Hi, I'm Geezer, just an all-around wise guy, alter ego, and hired self for Mr. LightSpring. Are you loving what you hear here? Well, here, and everywhere else if you have one of those amazing, uplifting CDs from SteVen D. LightSpring. His latest CD, Awaken to Love, is available at cdbaby.com/SteVen D. LightSpring. Get you one of those puppies, and I promise you, they won't keep you up barking all night. They'll bless you good, and you'll make a mountain of difference for us to keep us flying here on spirit skies. Thank you, more than we can say.
Hold on. Don't know about any others, but this flavor for you.
Huh?
What? All our optional opinions and oceans of notions expressed on this heart-tugging, plugging show are most likely the fig Newtons of our imaginations and are never meant to be misconstrued to be anything to be taken with such seriousity as to replace meditation, or any other therapy for body, mind, or spirit that you may be otherwise obligated to continue.
Okay. Sure.
So, please do what you do on your own and try not to play much for any understandable double trouble you might wind up in from your own health and well-being choices, for which we cannot be held responsible. Thank